Good morning. Welcome to the forecast discussion for Monday, February 9th, 2026. Of course, I'm your meteorologist, Stephen DiMartino, CDM number 9. High pressure's in control this morning, providing plenty of sunny skies, but boy, is it chilly out there. Temperatures, again, range from the single digits over the northern interior and the suburbs to the lower teens in your urban areas and on the immediate coast. The sunshine's going to help to warm us up a little bit faster today, so that's some good news. We'll break out of the teens and into the 20s by this afternoon, but again, if you're hoping for some melting, not much is going to be playing out, unfortunately, for the region. And anything that does melt a little bit, let's say with direct sunlight, unfortunately is going to refreeze. That's how you get pretty impressive icicles around here. But I do have some good news as we move forward, so just hang with me here. Now, on our surface map right now from WeatherTap, you can see high pressure's in control, no sign of any type of precipitation. And if that doesn't convince you, hey, look at the satellite picture, not a cloud in the sky. Beautiful weather conditions. What is this? This is from the cold air coming off of the land and moving over the water. And because of that process, you end up with these clouds that form, and especially when they start to interact with the Gulf Stream a little bit further out. So you have the interaction of cold air interacting with warm air. You see this process every day whenever you take a shower and your mirror starts to steam up. That's essentially what you have going on out there. Now, on the infrared satellite picture, this feature right there, that one right there. This will be approaching our region for tomorrow with a warm front first, a few flurries here and there, nothing really too significant. You might notice on your app some unusual solutions, especially on JFK or so. Some of the model guidance went a little nuts this morning. So if you see that, don't worry about that. That's just garbage, just an error. But for the most part, this is going to pass to our north with a few isolated snow showers up here, and then another round of isolated snow showers and flurries for Wednesday as the cold front moves through. That's pretty much about it. The rest of the weather pattern is pretty quiet. And we'll get to this weekend in a moment because I've already heard some stirrings, so we're going to calm you all down. Now, first of all, for today, high pressure in control, tranquil conditions. Look for high temperatures in the upper teens to lower 20s over the northern interior, lower to mid 20s along the coast, and no strong winds, which means not much of a wind chill. So that's certainly some great news. Now for tonight into tomorrow morning, tranquil conditions continue with low temperatures in the single digits to lower teens once again. Our warm front passes to our north. Again, watch out for a few isolated rain snow showers, especially around just the north of New York City metro, the Hudson River Valley, the Hudson Highlands, the Poconos, the Catskills, but nothing really significant here as all of your lifting is focused to our north. So certainly an increase in cloud cover with high temperatures rising above freezing. That's right, mid to upper 30s throughout the region. So we will see some melting for tomorrow afternoon. Unfortunately, you might want to keep an eye on things for Wednesday morning as our cold front will be approaching and temperatures will fall back into the upper 20s to lower 30s. So yeah, not the brutal cold that we're dealing with now, but certainly watch out for some slick conditions on Wednesday morning, along with a few isolated snow showers. Again, this right here is an error, okay? So you don't want to get too worried about that. But overall, very, very light precipitation, barely a tenth of an inch. By Wednesday afternoon, sky cloud cover, stronger northwesterly wind around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Nothing like what we saw this weekend, though. With a flurry here and there, high temperatures only in the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. But that's 2 days in a row of melting in the afternoon. So there we go. We're making some progress. Now on Thursday, with the cold air in place, we continue on with our northwesterly wind around 10 to 15 miles per hour with sky cloud cover, a flurry or two possible in the Poconos. Low temperatures will fall back into the lower to mid 20s throughout the region. High temperatures in the mid to upper 20s over the northern interior, upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. So again, another cold day where there won't be much melting because everything will be at or below freezing. On Friday, high pressure will be in complete control with scattered cloud cover. Low temperatures will range from the mid to upper teens. High temperatures will range from the lower to mid 20s over the northern interior, upper 20s to lower 30s along the coast. Now, on Saturday, high pressure passes over the region. Note where the high pressure system is. It's to our south. This means we're going to start to develop a southerly wind. Look for a steady increase in cloud cover by the time we get to Saturday evening. But the important thing, high pressure either to our east or to our southeast on every model guidance. This is a bad news for anyone who is running around saying, oh, watch out for a snowstorm for the northern mid-Atlantic or for New York City, like I heard on one radio station. Not the case, because you can already tell you're in trouble with that forecast with that high pressure system. Look for temperatures on Saturday to start off very chilly once again, single digits to lower teens throughout the region. So brutally cold in the morning, but warming up as we move into the afternoon and evening on help with that southerly wind. High temperatures will range from the mid-30s over the interior, mid to upper 30s along the coast. Then we get to Saturday night into Sunday morning with increasing clouds. And notice our storm here, okay? This is a warm storm. Now, on the edge of it, you could see the start of precipitation. With low temperatures to start in the mid to upper teens over the northern interior, upper teens to lower 20s along the coast. Here's the thing, though, for Sunday. And we talk about this in the premium video this morning with some great detail. I think this is either one or two scenarios. This is either a much warmer storm where there is no frozen precipitation, or there's no storm at all. And the reason why is because what we're looking at here at 500 millibars, not your surface map trends, because you never want to use that this far out. Check out the premium video today, and you can see the breakdown of what's going on in the upper levels, why this solution here is most likely not going to happen. So the way I'm looking at this for Sunday is not a major storm, but scattered rain, snow showers around the region with gradual warming because our high pressure is off to our east. So that's going to lead to steadily warming conditions as the storm is approaching. So rain, snow showers with temperatures rising into the upper 30s to lower 40s over the northern interior, mid 40s along the coast. So any type of snowfall that you might get will change over to rain. But again, I'm thinking this is going to be pretty light and disorganized unless you get a full phase, which then would lead to a much, much warmer scenario here. And then as we get to Monday, our storm exits with lingering rain, snow showers in the morning. If that, we're talking about like 2 a.m. Most of the day, scattered cloud cover with low temperatures ranging from the lower to mid 30s over the northern interior, mid 30s along the coast, high temperatures in the upper 30s to lower 40s over the northern interior, mid to upper 40s along the coast. Expect a lot of changes for Sunday on how this looks, okay? So trust me, there's going to be a shift based on what we're seeing here at 500 millibars. But again, check out the premium video on that for more details. But in the meantime, stay warm and stay safe out there.